You guys, this is one of the most evil, most corrupt plans, and the decision is being made today at 10 a.m. Back in March, I had made a video saying that Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, the most evil motherfucker of all time, he's just kind of flying under the radar for everybody. But trust me, she's a fucking monster. She wants quarantine camps for diseases that could be COVID, could not be COVID, things that aren't even contagious. Things like Lyme disease, okay? Things like toxic shock syndrome. You know, the thing you get if you put a tampon in wrong, okay? She wants you to go to the quarantine camp for that. So in March, the judge marked that it was unconstitutional to have these quarantine camps. In March, the very next day, she filed an appeal. Even though he said it's unconstitutional, she filed an appeal immediately because she wanted this shit, okay? Now, all the stuff I'm about to list is in the appeal. It is going to be the most jaw-dropping thing you ever hear about. You're going to wonder why you haven't heard about this before. So let's talk about it. So if this thing goes through and you are on their list to be taken, they come to your home. It could be in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., at your job, wherever, whenever. They take you out, put you in their car. No questions asked. You are not allowed to, you can try to fucking ask. Doesn't mean they are required to give you an answer about why they're taking you, where they are taking you, or how long they're taking you for. Next, it can be any age. It can be your newborn baby who's just 2 weeks old. It could be your 3-year-old toddler who's screaming for you and doesn't want to leave. It could be your grandparents. It is any age. There is no age restriction, okay? To get you even more mad, this is all real. This is very real and on the actual list if you go look at the appeal, okay? I'm not making this shit up to scare anybody. It's just fucking scary. You have zero rights when you get there. Just like the J6ers, okay? There is no due process. There is no court hearing. You have zero rights. They owe you nothing. You are stuck there and you do what you are told. You know, this kind of reminds me of that Rage Against the Machine song, Killing in the Name of. Fuck you, I won't do what they tell me, okay? Next, you can be there for days, weeks, months, years. They owe you no time limit. They are not required to give you any amount of time to when you will be released. It's all on them, guys. If that's not bad enough to scare the shit out of you, if this goes through, this is gonna make it even worse. You are forced to eat whatever they give you and take whatever medicine they give you, and also take whatever vaccine that they think is going to help you for whatever condition you have. So you are forced to eat the food, take the drugs, and take the shots. The best part and the scariest part is the list on the appeal also includes experimental drugs. That's right. They are allowed to use you as a test subject and try experimental drugs on you. Does this not remind anybody of Nazi Germany? Does this not remind anyone of Germany? Last but not least, you do not have to be sick, contagious. Take a test to prove that you are fine. Take a test to prove that you are sick. You don't have to have any test results of any sort. They just come to your house, your home, your work, wherever. They remove you with zero questions asked, zero tests to prove anything. You can do nothing. The judge today at 10 a.m. is making the decision again on this. I don't know how, if anything, he can vote anything except that this is unconstitutional again. Because let me tell you something. That judge is part of this whole stuff. If he gets sick and he happens to be on their list, he can get taken out. His grandchildren can get taken out. His wife can get taken out. All of that. Nobody is exempt, except her little friends, I'm sure. This is the start of a nightmare. And I'm Republican, so I don't want to hear anything that you're Democrat and you voted for this shit. I don't want to hear it. Save it.